Hello there, YouTube fans. Admiral Preparedness here. Once again, we're at our favorite Walmart to do some shopping for our prepping. Stay tuned. What I can't make is hot sauce. I talked about this my last time out here, folks. Spices, spices, spices. Canned spices. Jalapenos. You may have people in your group that like spicy food, so don't forget about those folks. And remember, when you're prepping, you're looking for things to add to your food over time so you don't get sick and tired of eating rice and rice and rice. Well, folks, the first time I've seen Lala milk in a Walmart, it's $2.28 though. I can buy the same thing, Gosner milk, for $1 over at my favorite place, Dollar Tree. I will not purchase this here today. I'll go right across the street to my Dollar Tree. And for all you new preppers out there, yes, we know the lunches, instant lunches, that's just, they're great for what they're worth. You have to make sure you keep them away from those insects and critters, because once they penetrate that, they make that a home, and then now you're breeding more and more of those little buggers. If you can put them in 5-gallon buckets and close the lids and seal them all nice and tight, they'll last forever. Just remember, if you leave these out, the critters are going to get into them. I'm not too much of a big fan on canned soup, but I do have some of mine. I've got tomatoes, mushroom soup, and chicken noodle. I haven't rotated them for a while, but I'm going to get to doing that soon. And I surely wish I'd purchased my cans of meat before, because guess what? They've been picked over pretty well. And of course, the food items from the sea you can never forget about. When you're shopping for your prepping items, try these different things out. I personally don't like sardines. I don't like oysters and clams and things like that, but you might just fall in love with them. Always remember to store what you eat what you store, to watch your budget, kind of skimp on the save, but don't cheap out on seafood. Definitely do not cheap out on seafood. When it comes to all these different types of oils, always do your research first. Olive oil is not olive oil, it's olive oil. Look for 100% pure olive oil. Don't look for the kind that are mixed and all that kind of thing. Look for the real 100% olive oil. Vinegar. You can never not have enough vinegar. Vinegar is something that you're going to need in your preps. So go ahead, don't buy the 1,000 gallons of it. You don't need the small, just get these small bottles of vinegar, maybe 1 or 2 each, and you'll be good to go. I love these little cake kits. They're just perfect. They're a good price. It's a quick meal. It's easy to put together in a microwave and cook up. All the ingredients are included other than eggs. Go ahead and look at the containers. If they need eggs, you're good to go. Watch the price of sugar. Be careful with sugar. Shop around. These are always something you always look for. Fish fry, banko crablets, crab, all these different items at breadcrumbs. Sometimes you just can't make them yourself, folks. Sometimes you just can't make them yourself. When those trucks stop delivering those food items, now you're going to be out in the cold unless you've got a well-stocked prepper pantry. Spice, spice, spice. And the breakfast cereal section, folks. I have only been buying bulk items and cereals because I know that if I properly store them. A gentleman earlier in one of my other videos had mentioned the fact that he had kept his cereal out in the garage and everything tasted like oil. Unfortunately, those containers they don't completely block everything, so repackage them or restore them in the proper containers, and some of this food will last for quite a long time. One of my favorite tips about storing peanut butter is rotate the container upside down. After about 6 months, turn it back over. 6 more months, turn it back over. Because what you'll see is the gravity will cause the peanut butter to flow down and the oil to flow up. You'll see that oil right here. Rotate your bottles. Leave it unopened. If you open it, use it. When it comes to preservatives, the best thing is to make your own preservatives. But if you've got to buy them, remember, they've got to be kept cool. We're going to talk one of these days about how to make your own cool locker. So pay attention to my website, folks, and you'll see it come up. And remember, folks, when those trucks can't deliver, say goodbye to some of that fresh baked goods unless you know how to make a bagel or you know how to bake. Learn how to bake, folks. And remember, folks, It can happen from the north, it can happen from the south, it can happen from the east, or coming from the west. Always be prepared, and if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, or I'll be out there waiting for you to come to me. Admiral Preparedness, God bless you all.